Welcome everybody to Memorial Arena, 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Junior Vees are just stepping on the ice. They're going to be taking on the South Okanagan. Junior Vees will be in their white jerseys today, and South Okanagan in their black jerseys with red trim. This is going to drive Rob nuts that this thing's not square, but he's been helping out down there, getting the clock ready and everything. We only do have 3 minutes of warm-ups. I'm feeling a little ripped off this year. There's cutbacks everywhere, including my pregame show. So we do have a full lineup. We got 3 full lines, 3 defense pairings. Lineups today will be Hudson Turek centering Easton Morgan Kerr on the left wing, Mateo Tumbas on the right wing, Austin Morris center Brock Parker and Lex Conga. Wyatt Belbin will center Scarlett Kelly and Blake McDowell. And then Willie Bitar and Eli Obiawson will be one defense pairing, Elliott Hill and Nash Simmons a second pairing, and Nathan Brennan and Caden Wingham's back in the lineup. Hopefully he's feeling A-okay. We missed him for 40 minutes there on Sunday. But he's back, and of course Max Noel between the pipes for us. So I noticed it does South Okanagan. They do have about 7 players that I'm pretty familiar with that were Nighthawks last spring and the spring before. We're really going to have to watch out for number 14, Bodie Smith, and number 19, Bo Campbell. I know that Benjamin Zeman's a smooth skater. He's a 2016 born kid, but we did play them in a 15 versus 16 Nighthawks game, and he can really wheel up ice. Edson Burns, coach's son, one to watch as well. He'll have number 23 on his back. I'm just looking to see if Bodie Smith is here in the lineup. I don't see him yet. So the Nighthawks will just get together and do some yoga right before the game with 3.8 seconds remaining in warm-ups here. I know Coach Belbin's all about the stretching before practices. I can tell you that one. Looks like we just do have, well, we do have 3 officials, 1 head official and 2 linesmen. So a full crew out there. I'm just going to start wandering around the arena because Rob was gracious enough to get me about a 30-foot cord here, so. I only refused 2 of them. So they should start with Trebek at center, EMK and Tumbas on the right wing. And then it looks like William Bitar and Eli Obiawson are going to start on D. We'll see how true this lineup is there, Coach. And it's bang on, it looks like. Of course, Max Noel is with us all season. Between the pipes. So they do set 20 minutes on the clock. I did get note that it should be 15 minutes on the clock. But that's okay. They still cut my pregame down from 5 minutes to 3. And here we go. Mateo Thomas still digging for it, but South Okanagan will gain at the line. They take a shot. I think that got deflected wide on the near side. Boutar's trying to lose his check. Plays it up the near side wall to Easton Morgan Kerr. He's going to wheel up ice. It just got ahead of him, and Lily Abendroth for South Okanagan sent that back deep in Penticton territory. It's crossed over to Eli Obiasi. He's going to paint up the far side wall. Mateo Tumbis just a little in front of him there. Now Boutar has a good stick in the way and clears it out of the danger zone. Trying to center it, goes off his skate and through the crease and in the near corner. Eli gets there first on his offside. Hudson Trebek will pick this up and start up ice. He's got Tumbis with him. Hudson tried to center it, and Easton Morgan Kerr tried to pick up the puck. Trebek will steal it, circled back in, takes a shot, just goes wide. Easton Morgan Kerr's on the right side, takes a shot, and Schneider will stop that and hold on to it. Liam Schneider is the goalie for South Okanagan. He was the Nighthawks 2015 born goalie, so again, I am familiar with him. This will send Morris, Parker, and Conga out. Face off to Schneider's right inside South Okanagan territory. And there's Bodie Smith against Austin Morris. Second line. Conga pass over to Morris. Lex takes a shot, goes through the crease. Now Nasham is going to hold the point at the right side. And this is Bodie Smith that'll pick up the puck. He turns, but Austin Morris will pick it up and he'll head in. Pass it over to Conga, back to Morris. Comes in, just loses the handle on it. Gets cleared off into the far corner. And now South Okanagan does try and get it out. Morris will head back in, and they say Conga was just a step offside as Morris headed back in. I believe they're just going to change up the lines here. This should bring out McDowell, Kelly, and Belbin. Nathan Brennan and Caden Wingham on D. Face off in the neutral zone just outside the South Okanagan blue line in front of the South Oak bench. Scarlett Kelly puts it in the South Oak zone. Goes past the right defender. Comes out front. Schneider's going to cover that. It's still a loose puck. They're digging for it. Number 21 clears it out of the way. Good job by Caden Wingham to hold the line. Takes a nice low shot, but that hits a player in the shin guards. And good job by Nathan Brenner to break that play. Plays it up to McDowell. Just couldn't collect it and turn at the same time. Now Scarlett Kelly will watch the player. That's Bodie Smith. You really got to watch him. It's in skates. Wyatt Belbin's going to pick up this loose puck, though, and skate it out himself. Just gets by Smith and dumps it down low. Wyatt Belbin gets there first. Tries to bring it back around. As Scarlett Kelly tried to knock it home, but goaltender Schneider was in good position. He'll cover it up. They'll have a face-off inside South Okanagan territory just to Liam Schneider's left. The good thing is we got some 2015 Nighthawks on our team that know this goalie well. Hudson Trebek, Morgan Kerr, Mateo Tumbis back out on the ice. Obi Austin and Boutar. As there is 3 forward lines and 3 defense pairings. Great job by Hudson Trebek to hold it in, but South Okanagan fires it out to center, gets as far as center, and Eli Obas and sends it back in, just inside the blue line, though, and South Oak will work it out. Eli's fast, though, and he'll knock it right back inside South Oak territory. They put it over to number 6 in the far corner. Tumbis is pressuring, and South Okanagan will just relieve some pressure. Rolling puck deep inside Penticton territory. Boutar will settle this puck down, plays it off the far side wall to Mateo Tumbis. He'll make a move, cut towards center, and skate it out himself. Pick it up, send it up to Morgan Kerrs just in front of his stick, and Lily Abendroth for South Okanagan will play it in behind her net. Morgan Kerr almost stole that one. Now South Okanagan comes in the near side wall. They're on the half wall. They'll play it up to center. Good job by Eli Obiasin to step up and send that back in. South Okanagan will send it as far as Penticton blue line. Boutar to Morgan Kerr, and he's just going to chip it in. Maybe he's thinking line change here. South Okanagan rims it around the board. Morris pinches in. Good job to hold it in. South Oak has it. They're going to rim it around the near side. Good job by Austin Morris. He steals it from Bo Campbell, and he'll head up ice, wheels the other way. Comes in, makes us move. Can't get by the defender. Now Nash Simmons picks it up at center. Crosses it over to Elliott Hill. Just off his stick. Now Hill will whack it forward. Brock Parker's digging for the puck. Morris will join for support. It's hard on the stick there. Battling against South Oak player. Brock Parker's going to head in. Takes a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Lex will get there first. Makes a move off the boards though. Nash will hold the line briefly. South Okanagan will pick it up. Austin Morris is hard on the stick. Great job by him to slow him up. And now Nash will send it up to Austin Morris. Lex will pick it up in support. Try to make a move to the outside. Good job by Brock Parker or Elliot Hill to send that low. He'll chase it himself deep inside South Oak territory. It's in the near corner. And now they do get it out of the zone. South Oak will just fire this off the boards. If this goes down, it should be for icing, and it is. They'll bring it 200 feet the other way and have a face-off inside South Okanagan territory. Should be to the Liam Schneider's right. Wyatt Belvin will take the draw. McDowell and Kelly up front. Brennan and Wingham on D. South Oak did get it off the draw, and they backhand it down, and this has the weight. It'll get called for icing, and they don't call icing, so Wyatt Belvin has it on the near side wall, tries to chip it up to McDowell. South Oak pinched and sent that back in low. Nathan Brennan will pick up the puck. He's got lots of time. He's taking a look, see what's going on. Passes up the near side wall to McDowell. Safe play. McDowell will skate it out of the zone. Get to center and try and dump it in. Scarlett Kelly just picks up the puck at the blue line, and they say Wyatt Belvin was just a step offside. They'll have a face-off in the neutral zone, just outside the South Okanagan blue line. 13-10 remains in the first period. It remains a scoreless game. Trebek will take the draw. Thomas and Morgan Kerr up front. Bodie Smith tries to pick up the puck, but Trebek's still battling him. South Okanagan plays it off the far side wall, and they pick up the puck, and they'll try and wheel up ice. No one authorized green tape on the other team. South Oak will try and bring it out front. And nice blocker save by Max. Now they got it again. Great pad save by Max. It's off in the near side corner. They try and center it. Nathan Brennan will block that. Now Hudson Trebek will try and get it up to Mateo Thomas on the far side wall. He tried to make a move. Good job by the Vees to try and get it out of the zone, but it's points held. Now they try and feed it back out to the point. They rip a shot. You got to watch that one. We'll take a number there. It does just come outside the line, and now there's a delayed offside call. Nathan Brennan has time to skate it out. Plays it up to Easton Morgan Kerr. He'll chip it as far as center. And South Okanagan will play it right back to Morgan Kerr. They'll play a little bit ping pong for a second. Morgan Kerr will just introduce himself on the near side. They take a shot. Blocker save. Max will knock that away. Bodie Smith will pick it up just outside the blue line. He's watched by Mateo Thomas. They're familiar with each other. Bodie Smith gains the line, takes a shot, goes off Nathan Brennan, and Caden Wingham will head to the corner, try and dig this out. South Okanagan plays it in behind the red line to the near corner. Morgan Kerr is going to lift a stick. That's Bodie Smith he's working against. Goes off into the far side wall, takes a funny hop on the wall in front of Tumbas. They're all still digging for it. Comes right out in the slot, and great job by Hudson Trebek to reach ahead. Now Bodie Smith has it. Great stick in the way by Nathan Brennan. Smith will play this in the far corner. Mateo will get there first. He'll chip it ahead. They take a slapper. That's deflected by Nathan Brennan wide of the net. Bodie Smith's going to pick up the puck for South Okanagan. Make a move. Try and head to the middle. You got to watch him. Good stick lifted there by Morgan Kerr. Now Mateo will wheel up ice. He's watched by a couple players. Plays it up to the left side to Easton Morgan Kerr. And the puck's just stripped off his stick, and South Okanagan will try the other way. They get as far as the center. Morris tried to send that in, just fanned on the puck briefly. Now Morris is going to pick it up inside his own blue line, chip it off the wall to Morgan Kerr, gets by everybody. And Mateo Tumbas is at the end of a long shift. He's going to pressure him. To try and get it out. Just gets by Eli Obiasen. Comes on the near side. Buttar will pick it up at center. Tries to get up to Brock Parker. Just can't get it through to him. And it looks like number 12 put that into the zone. Now Morris is trying to pick this up. He's chasing it down. Number 13 has it for South Okanagan at center. Now Brock Parker has it. Try to pass over to Austin Morris. Goes off his skate. Brock will skate it out. Eli Obiason's going to chip it off the boards. Number 12 has it. Moore's going to head in there for support and pick up the loose puck. Still trying to battle. Now Brock Parker will pick up the puck and he'll skate it out himself. That's Bo Campbell, number 19. He can really wheel. You got to watch him. He's going to try and cut the middle. Does, and takes a shot and scores. So at the 10:20 mark of the first period, South Okanagan will go on the board first with a 1-0 lead. I mentioned in the pregame, you're going to have to watch number 14 and number 19. Now Wyatt Belbin will line up against Bo Campbell for the draw. They're running time, 9:17 when they drop the puck. Belbin's going to chip it ahead. Good job by Wyatt Belbin. He's on the outside, takes a shot. Good save by Schneider. Just gets by Simmons at the blue line. Now there's a little mix-up between Scarlett Kelly and Elliott Hill, but Wyatt Belbin's back. They feed it out to the slot, and this will get by the right defender. Now McDowell's racing after this puck. See if he can get this one. He tried to push it ahead, but South Oak did get there first. There's 5 black jerseys back on their own side of center. Bo Campbell's going to chip it off the wall, see if he's got any gas to take. Great play by Elliott Hill to strip him of the puck, and Hill head up ice. Against the blue line, just lost handle of the puck. Try and center it, comes out front. Trebek was there, just couldn't corral the puck. Now Simmons has it at center. Plays it up, gets tipped in by Kelly. South Okanagan plays it back to center. Now Simmons has it again. He's going to pass it up to Blake McDowell on the left side. Just hopped off his stick. They play it off the wall. Took a funny hop. Now McDowell passes it over to Trebek. Tried to find Kelly. Just couldn't connect with her. And that's Bodie Smith, number 14. Got to watch him. Great job by Elliott Hill. Once again, got to watch Smith. Finds an open player. Takes a shot and just beats Max high blocker's side. 2-0 South Okanagan. I can say this because the boys aren't here. That is a B. They are a B team. Face off at center with 7:22 remaining in the first period now. South Okanagan has a 2-0 lead. Looks like Smith will line up against Trebek. Goes off in the front of the South Oak bench. Bodie Smith will get there first. Plays it off the boards. Takes a shot. Great blocker save by Max. They try and bring it out front and slap it off the back of the net. It's on the back of the net, and ref will blow the whistle, call play. They should have a face-off inside Vees territory just to Noel's left. I'm thinking about calling the third period from the penalty box. I was digging for it on the near side wall. Vees tried to come up with it. Brennan will play it off the near side wall. And Hudson Trebek tried to backhand it. Went right to Bodie Smith. Always dangerous. Backhanded it just wide of the net. Trebek will play it up the wall. Goes back to the left point. They cross it over to the right point. Try to get it out front. Good job by Caden Wingham to break that play up. They hold it in at the right point. Skate in. South Oak has it. They try and center it. Good job by Wingham to knock that away. Brennan will play it up the near side wall. Morgan Kerr's got to get this out of the zone. And does. Trebek will fire it as far as center. Almost stole it there. Bodie Smith has it. Mateo's got to pressure him. Smith picks it up. Makes a move at the blue line. Cuts to the outside. Tries to cut back to the inside. Max got it. All of that one and knocked it away. Now Morgan Kerr's going to skate up the left side. He's got Mateo with him. Hits a South Oak player in the shin guard. Now Eli Obiostin will cross over and play it safely against the wall. Morgan Kerr's digging for it. Now Bodie Smith picks it up. It's a 3-on-2. Fans on it. Eli Obiostin tried to clear it away. Now he just tries to slap it away. Eli picks it up. He'll skate in behind the net. Buttar will pick it up. Buttar will play it back to Obiostin. He's going to play it safely off the wall to Morgan Kerr. Takes a funny hop and right on Bodie Smith's stick, and he'll circle in low. Tries to cut towards center, and Morris is going to steal this one. And I don't see an arm in the air. Morris was hauled down by Smith, but now Bertar has it. Fans on the first one. Tries to get it up to Eastern Morgan Kerr. South Okanagan has it. They take a shot. Goes wide of the net. Hits underneath where the Zamboni would come out. Comes right out to a player out front. Got to pick up your man in front. 3-0 with 4:30 to remaining in the first period. Now South Okanagan takes the lead. Morris will line up for the draw. Morris wins the draw back to Simmons. Plays it up to far side to Lex Conga. Just in front of him. This goes just in between Nash's skates, and Elliot Hill's on his horse. He'll play it up to Brock Parker. He tried to chip it up to Austin Morris. Morris has to turn. Nice pass up to Lex Kong. Just in front of him, though. Maybe thought Lex was going 2 kilometers an hour faster than he was. This hits Morris, goes to Parker. Tried to pass it up to Lex, but goes deep in South Oak territory. Now it comes out to center. Brock Parker will knock that down. Comes to center. Elliot Hill's got to be careful here. Morris going to pick up the puck, head to the outside. Takes a shot. Tries to center it. South Okanagan knocks that away. Sends it off to the wall. Lex will take a slapper and just missed high blocker's side. It was a knuckle puck. Nash Simmons stops that, sends it back in low. Lex clears the zone. Back to Nash. Passes it over to Austin Morris. Stops to create some space. Sends it in the zone. He'll go off for a change. This gets out to Elliot Hill, just out in the neutral zone outside the South Oak blue line. Now Wyatt Belbin will head in. Gets a good stick on it. South Oak tries to clear it. Elliot Hill was at the blue line. Nash Simmons will cross over and send that into South Oak territory. That hits the ref in the skates. Now you've got to be careful. Bo Campbell will chip it by his guy. Lex will hit his off wing. Now Brock tried to turn with it. They're going to try and find They're going to try and find a player up front, and Max should just sit on this one, and he does. So give the Vees, junior Vees, time to change up the lines. So Kelly and McDowell should come out and join Wyatt Belbin. 2:20 remains in the first period. It is a 3-0 lead in favor of South Okanagan. Bo Campbell's lined up for them. Wyatt Belbin's lined up for your junior Vees. Belbin will pick up the loose puck. It went off Bo Campbell's skate. And now Wyatt Belbin, he's just as fast as Bo Campbell. He wheels up ice. McDowell's there, pushes it ahead. Belbin will pick up the puck in support. Takes a shot on net, just goes wide on the near side. South Oak's going to try and get it out of the zone. Wingham will hold the line, send it in low. Takes a hop off the end boards. South Oak's going to play it over to the near side wall. Everyone's battling for it. South Okanagan will pick up the puck. Good job by Scarlett Kelly. Now Belbin will circle back. South Oak backhands it as far as the Penticton blue line. Nathan Brennan will play it off the wall to McDowell. He tried to make a move at the line. Now Bo Campbell will wheel in. Take a shot, and great glove save by Max. Plays it for Nathan Brennan. Nathan Brennan plays it up the wall. Now everyone's working on the half wall for it. Belbin will try and flip it ahead. McDowell's going to try and split the D, race up there. And as this goes, no icing on the play. South Oak does get there first. Scarlett Kelly will come in. Just chips over her stick. And now South Okanagan's watched by Hudson Trebek. Bodie Smith picks up the puck. He's stopped by Trebek. Trebek's still digging for it. He's going to pick up the loose puck and head into South Oak territory. Takes a shot. Schneider will knock that down and cover it up. 43.2 seconds and counting remaining. They'll have a face-off in South Oak territory. Should be to Schneider's left. Our cameraman thinks it's a union break. He's eating on the job. Uh-oh, here comes Bodie Smith out of the zone. 22 seconds remaining. Cuts towards center, comes in, and just beats Max low. I think Max was expecting him to go up high. Bodie Smith definitely did not get all of that one, and One underneath Max. Take a 4-0 lead. That's 2 goals for Smith. See, they should give me 5 minutes for the pregame. I'm bang on. So let's set 20 minutes on the clock for the second period. The coaches will have a word with the team. Looks like Coach Hill will take over this chat. Usually I see Coach Belbin do the intermissions. We got Lars Conga down there and scorekeeping, and Sherry Morgan on the clock. Maybe she didn't get my memo that I needed shots tracked today. I can't talk to Lars. He's wearing a Dodgers hat. I think he was wearing a Yankees hat last night. Today a Dodgers hat. We'll have to talk to him in the second intermission about his baseball teams. So Trebek will start at center for the second period. Thomas on the right side and Morgan Kerr on the left side. And it looks like Hill and Simmons will start on D. Ref signal the goalies are ready. Trebek gets the draw, but Burns tried to pick up the puck. He's battling there against Mateo Tumbas, our number 7. Mateo will get it out. It's in skates. Trebek was searching for a loose puck. Now Trebek's going to push it ahead. He's fast. See if he can corral this one. Just gets ahead of him. He's got a couple players in front. It's tripped up. No arm in the air. And Bodie Smith's going to start up ice. It just gets by Elliott Hill. Takes a shot. That's his Hattie. Quick shift for that line, and out comes Morris, Conga, and Parker. Wigham and Brennan. 19 left. Leo Warren for South Okanagan will chip it in. Working forward and behind the net. Nathan Brennan will send it around the far side boards. And Morris is going to pick up the puck. And he's going to try and chip it by his guy, and does. Morris is up there. Tries to pass up to Lex. And Lex on his backhand tries to chip it through. Caden Wingham's going to step up and try and keep this in. They chip it by him, but Nathan Brennan's back in good position. He'll skate it all the way back in behind the Junior Vees net. Stop. Caden Wingham will send it out of the danger zone as it came in front. Morris is looking for a loose puck up there. Lex is digging for it. He's trying to find Morris. Morris is going to cut around. Try to pass back to Lex. Try a cross-ice pass. That comes across. Good job by Nathan Brennan to keep it in the zone. South Oak will just get it as far as center. Brock Parker's there. Now it's up to Lex. Lex is trying to find Morris. Just couldn't get it through to him. Lex is still battling on the half wall. Morris is going to head in there for support. Good job by Caden Wingham to hold the line. Send this in low. Morris will head in the corner. Try to pass out front. Caden Wingham's there at D. Nathan Brennan's at center. Junior Vees tag up. Lex pressured him out of flushed him out from behind his net. Morris took good body position, but South Oak did get it as far as center. Now it's sent right back in. Looks like Dell's digging for that one. Morris going to lift a stick, and nice pass up to Lex Konga, springs him. Lex is going to try and make a move around his player. Player had good body position on him. McDowell picks it up on the half wall. Wyatt Belbin will fly in there. Good job by Eli Oboyasin to hold it in at the line. Now Wyatt Belbin's digging for the puck, and South Oak will start out. They got a 3-on-3. They try and center it. Comes right up front. They just missed tapping that one in. Now Lex is going to wheel up ice. He's at the end of a long shift. He's trapped on the right side. Long way to the bench. Gets to center. Butaro fired that as far as the blue line. McDowell picks it up. Tries to find Lex. 5-0 lead in favor of South Okanagan. Their number 14, Bodie Smith, has a hat trick. They try and center it out front. Wyatt Belbin tried to tip that in, but just missed on the near side. It was on the back of the net, and with 4 minutes into the second period, they'll call a face-off inside South Oak territory. Face-off to Schneider's right inside South Okanagan territory. South Okanagan's Bodie Smith does get the draw, but Wyatt Belbin races into the corner. He's trying to bring it out front. He's battling against Bodie Smith. Bodie Smith will pick it up and try and find a player at center. Elliot Hill's right there. He'll knock it right back in South Okanagan territory. They try and crash through, but can't get there. Good job by Nash Simmons. He knocks it ahead and heads back on his defensive position. Elliot Hill's going to steal this one and wheel up ice. It's knocked to Wyatt Belbin. He tries to get a shot away. It's knocked off his stick. Belbin tries to pick it up, though. He tried to come out front, and that's just knocked off his stick. Comes out front to Scarlett Kelly. She just couldn't collect it cleanly, and now Nash Simmons will race back. Hill takes out Smith. Simmons is looking up ice to Scarlett Kelly. McDowell will race after this against Kelly for South Oak. Goes up the far side wall. And Junior Vees get tangled up there. Elliot Hill's without his stick. He's playing soccer. Now it's a good job by Scarlett Kelly to race back. It is a good blocker save by Noel. You could hear that one all the way up here. Nash Simmons will backhand it ahead to McDowell. He's racing after it. South Oak does get there first. They try and get out of the zone. Simmons will backhand it in. Good job by Hudson Trebek to keep that in the zone. Morgan Kerr will pick this up, circle back, takes a shot, goes off a skate. Trebek's trying to dig for the puck. Nathan Brennan will have it in, takes a shot, goes behind, got deflected, went in behind McDowell. Now Trebek's working for it in the corner. Good play by a fallen Junior V there. I'm sure that was Blake McDowell. It was. And now number 12 for South Oak will skate it out. They say they're onside. That's borderline. McDowell tried to ship it ahead. Brennan's going to fire this off the boards. Hopped off a skate and right back to Brennan. Tries to get it out. Now Hudson Trebek will get it out of the zone. They send it right back in Penticton territory to Brennan. Right back out to McDowell. He'll gain center and chip it in and head off for a line change. Smart play by Blake McDowell. South Oak players watched by Easton Morgan Kerr. They play it up the far side. Now they got great job by Nathan Brennan to break up that play. They had a player in behind everybody looking for him. Comes right out front. South Oak got there first. They'll clear it in behind their net. 12:52 now remains in this second period. Wingham will hold the line. It still remains 5-0 in favor of South Okanagan. Tumbas has it in the near half wall. Sends it over to the other side. South Okanagan plays it off the wall. Up to their right winger. They're looking for a player up right, and this will go down for icing as Caden Wingham and a South Oak player rush back. With 12:20 remaining in the second period. Of a face-off inside South Okanagan territory. Just to Schneider's right. Morris, Parker, and Conga. Looks like Lex is going to be at the top of the circle. Looking for a set play here. And they comes to Austin Morris. He takes a backhand that doesn't go on net. Try and get it ahead. Morris takes a shot. Just got by the goalie and hit the outside of the post. Now, good job by Eli Obiason to hold that in. Lex is still digging for it. Evan Morris takes a slapper. And Schneider will stop that. Morris didn't get all of that one. Good try by the Vees, though. They're going to stay with this line out there. Try to get it on the inside to Lex. Lex is still battling for it. Morris picks it up, takes a shot, just goes wide of the net. Now Morris lifts a stick, but South Okanagan does get there. They try to play out, but Lex is there. He's still battling for the puck. Good job by Morris. They knocks it right back in. Parker's going to head down low and pressure him out. They're going to play it up the far side wall. Parker's going to get there, spin it, try and get it out front. South Okanagan will tip it out, and Eli Obiason will use that speed. He'll pick up the puck and skate it deep in behind his own net. Backhands it up to Austin Morris. Morris going to work 1-on-2. Conga's going to join him. Morris going to stop the old spin move. Try to get it back to him. And now South Okanagan's Bo Campbell races up. Comes in, takes a shot, and just gets underneath Max. 6-0. And we're still digging for it. Scarlett Kelly will pick up the puck. It's up there with McDowell. Scarlett takes a shot. It's in behind the net. Blake McDowell's going to try and bring it out front. It's on the back of the net. And they will call play with 9:50 remaining in the second period. They stop time at 9:48. It is a 6-0 lead in favor of South Okanagan. They are a strong B team, so I was kind of expecting this, as Bodie Smith does have a hat trick for South Okanagan. South Oak plays it up the far side wall. Good stick there by Elliott Hill. South Okanagan sends it into the blue line. Nash Simmons will send it right back out, and this will roll by everybody and has good weight on it, so no icing on the play. Wyatt Belbin will race in there. Somebody's got to create some space and get open. Comes out front, and Scarlett just couldn't backhand that cleanly. And now here comes Smith the other way. Can't get by it. Nash Simmons, though. Scarlett Kelly will turn the other way. Just hops off her stick to get it as far as the Penticton blue line. And Elliott Hill played it up right on Bodie Smith's stick. Scarlett Kelly has it just outside the Vees blue line. Try to play up to Blake McDowell. Does get by Jacob Kelly for South Okanagan. Belbit's down low, pressuring him. He's working hard, tying up Kelly's stick. McDowell's going to join the fray. Now right to Bodie Smith, and he's going to skate it out. And just can't get through. Takes a shot, goes wide of the net. South Okanagan will try and center it. Goes back to their left point. Got all kinds of time. Kelly knocked that down. They're still trying to get it. It's on the back of the net, and going to call a penalty now on Penticton. Should be a 2-minute tripping call, I believe. Looks like Elliott Hill will get this. So once again, Hill and Morris are tied for the lead in penalty minutes. They're both in the Columbia catchment, so maybe that says something this year. Last year was Uplands. Mind you, if Scarlet gets a couple more penalties, then it truly will be Holy Cross's title. So face off inside Vees territory, just to the Knowles left. We got 2 minutes on the clock for Elliott Hill now. Hudson Direct took the draw. South Oak gets it. They send it back to the point. Take a high shot. Goes wide. Nathan Brennan wrap it off the wall. Goes back to the right point. They hold the line. Send it into the half ball. Now Caden Wingham's going to intercept that cross ice pass and take some time and skate it out. And he will take a shot. Great placement of the puck there, and that'll go all the way down the ice. That'll kill a good 20 seconds, so smart play by number 2. South Oak plays it off the wall. Hudson Trebek's going to get there first. He should just take a skate with this and heads out to the blue line. Sends it back in low. Wingham will skate it low. Somebody's got to take his position on D, and Hudson Trebek will. Smart play by him. He tries to center it. Mateo Thomas there. He's looking for the first shorthanded goal. And takes another whack at it. Good job by Thomas. And good job by the Vees to sustain pressure and force a face-off inside South Oak territory. This will send out Morgan, Kerr, and Morris, and Nathan Brennan and Caden Wingham on D. Minute 8 remains in Elliott Hill's penalty. Morris wins the draw. Try to get back to Morgan Kerr. Nathan Brennan's going to get there on the left point and send this in low. Looks like Lily Abendroth tries to get it out. Morris kept it in briefly, and now they got to be careful. Good job by Morris to break up that play, and Morgan Kerr is just going to send that back low. Now 51 seconds remain on the penalty. South Oak has it. They play it off the wall. Goes right to Nathan Brennan. They send that back in low. Morris will go pressure. South Oak makes a move, and they try and get by Morgan Kerr. And do. Now they cut to the middle. Take a shot. Max makes a blocker save. Bo Campbell's searching for this puck. He tried to center it. Morris blocked that. Now Morgan Kerr is going to slap it out and get this all the way down the ice. And now South Oak will send this all the way down the ice. And this will go for icing if it has enough weight, and it does. So 13 seconds remaining on the penalty to Elliott Hill. They'll have a face-off inside South Oak territory. Looks like they are going to stay with the same 2 forwards. Morris and Morgan Kerr, Boutar and Obi Austin. Face off to Schneider's right. Good job by Eli Obi Austin to hold it in. Now Morgan Kerr sends us back inside South Oak territory. Morris was looking for the puck. And if they touch this, Morris is trying to get it. Bodie Smith is dangling. He'll take a shot and just goes off Max's blocker and by him. That's Bodie Smith's 4th. Bang on, Sam. Without him, it's a 3-0 win. Without him, it's only 3-0. So 6:02 remains in the second period. We're all even strength now. Smith has it again. I guess Coach Burns is not taking his foot off the gas here as he's just sending Bodie Smith, who has 4 goals, right back out on the ice. Junior Vees will send this down. Hits the end boards, and they call icing. Face-off will be to Knowles' left. Looks like Wyatt Belbin will take the draw for the Junior Vees. Leo Warren will take it again for the South Okanagan team. Belbin will fire this off the far side boards. They take a shot. That gets knocked down by Scarlett Kelly. Everyone's still digging for it. Belbin's going to force it out. And now number 13, Dowell for South Okanagan tried to pick up the puck and lost the handle on it. Another South Oka player will pick it up. They almost comes out front. Noel steered that out back. Now McDowell has it. Plays it up the wall, but it's kept in at the right point. Boutar has it. He'll fire it off the wall to McDowell. McDowell will send it out. It's in skates. Belbin was searching for the puck. He had a head of steam. Still chipping right in front of the South Okanagan bench. Goes off. Now Lex is going to pick this up and he's going to head in. But 3 black jerseys there. And good body position there by William Boutar as he didn't let Leo Warren by him. Eli Obiasin skates us in behind his own net. Plays it up to Lex Konga. It's with Belbin. Belbin's working against 2 players. Konga's going to try and squeeze his way by. McDowell was down low. South Okanagan gets by him on the right side. Good skating away by Eli Obiasin. He's having a good game on defense. Abendroth has it, sends it back in the zone, and they say it cleared. Now Belbin has it. He's tripped up. I don't see an arm in the air again. And out breaks South Oak with a 3-0. Great stop by Max Knoll. Now they're all digging in the wall. Brock's trying to come up with it. Lex spins. He comes up with it. He's got Austin Morris up there. Tries to set up to Morris. It was just in front of him. Zeman will send us the length of the ice. And no icing on the play. Simmons picks it up. Plays it over to Elliott Hill. Hill dives out for it. South Oak's going to try and bring it around. It's Bodie Smith again. Good job by Max Knoll. He'll cover that up. Face off inside Junior Vees territory, just to Knoll's right. South Oak just can't hold it in at the point. And Mateo Thomas will push this ahead. So we got ahead to the net. Morgan Kerr comes out front and they just knocked that away. Now Bodie Smith's going to turn with this and he's going to wheel up ice. Nathan Brennan's got his head down trying to get back. Passes out front. Backhand, but left winger was in too tight. Backhanded it wide of the net in the short side. Bodie Smith makes a move, takes a shot. Great blocker save by Max Knoll. Take a shot again. Knoll's right there. And that's Eddie Burns. He was a 16 Nighthawk. His dad's the coach of the team, the South Okanagan player with green tape. Kawasaki green, might I add. It's back to the right point. They take a shot. Knoll just scoop this up and hold on to it. Great job by Max. 7-0 remains the score. 2:47 left in the second period. Face off in the same spot just a few seconds later. Trebek versus Smith. Comes back to the left point. They take a shot well wide of the net. Eli Obiasin backhands it up to Mateo Tumbas. Now Eli Obiasin will play this in behind the Junior Vees net. William Boutar is on the other side. He's still looking for the loose puck. Bodie Smith's going to pick it up. Watched by Tumbas. Smith kind of used the ref as a pick. Stops. Heads back in the corner. He's looking for somebody, but great job by Hudson Trebek to steal that one, and he's going to wheel up ice. He's looking for Morgan Kerr on the left side. Morgan Kerr, he's in low. South Okanagan beat him to the puck, though, And it comes back to the right point. Eli Obiasen had it, but this is Bodie Smith. He's up. Cuts to center. Takes a shot. Double hat trick. We're still digging for it. Scarlett Kelly and Blake McDowell pick up the puck. They get as far as the blue line. They find a black wall there, and now South Okanagan will ice the puck. Well, it's almost time to start drinking, folks. If somebody's got a diet root beer, just send it over. My wife won't allow me to have that. Something about aspartame. And Schneider will cover up the puck, and we'll have a face-off in the same spot just a few seconds later. Leo Warren will line up against Wyatt Belbin. 1:41 left in the second period. Junior Vees try to force it towards the net. They take a backhand that just goes wide of the net now. South Okanagan will play it up the near side wall. They just get it by Nash Simmons. Elliott Hill's back. He's watched by Leo Warren. They try and play it up the far side wall. Scarlett Kelly will pick up the loose puck. Cuts to the outside. Heads to the near side wall. Picks up the puck. Tries to send it on net. Tripped up. Everyone's battling in the corner. They try to come up front, and Scarlett Kelly's still jamming away at the puck, and Schneider's down. Good position, making himself big. Forces a face-off inside South Okanagan territory. Sends out, coaches will send out Morris, Parker, and Konga. Wingham and Brennan on D. Morris tried to take a shot on net, it looked like. Now Bo Campbell's going to get the puck, and Morris is not going to let him by him, and does squeeze by him. Now Konga picks up the puck. Brock's trying to find Morris. He was up on a partial break, and South Okanagan breaks that up, and they're in low, but Wingham will strip him of the puck. Sends it up to Konga. It's racing up the near side. Flips it ahead. It's in front of Morris. And Parker will try and get this in low to Morris. Takes a shot, hits stick save by Schneider. Now Caden Wingham will hold the point. And you gotta watch Bo Campbell. He's got some speed. Parker had good position on him, didn't let him by him. Brennan will pick up the loose puck behind his net. Played up the wall, but right on Bodie Smith's stick. And great job by Brennan to force him to the outside. At the end of 40 minutes of play, it is an 8-0 lead in favor of South Okanagan. Going underneath you. They thought I was kidding. I'm going to the penalty box, folks. See if this sucker will reach. Just going to join you guys. I don't need the book. I'm good. So we're down here in the timekeeper, scorekeepers area just after 40 minutes of play. We just need to score 9 goals here. It can happen. What are the shots, just out of curiosity there, Mr. Kong? 13? That's not enough. We need to triple it. We need 39 shots on net here, folks. So we need a 45-foot cable, and I can reach the penalty box. Just need 15 more feet, and I'll be right there. It's my old home. And we're set for the third period. Refs are just... South Okanagan coaches are just talking to the linesmen. So now your junior Vees will be going right to left, and South Okanagan will be going left to right. South Okanagan gets this off the draw. They're inside their own blue line. Everyone's battling at the blue line now. Mateo Thomas just couldn't corral that puck, and up starts Bo Campbell for South Okanagan. You get all to watch him. He's kept to the outside. Great job by the junior Vees, and Eli Obiason will play this up the near side wall. Now Brock Parker tried to get by Lily Abendroth, just couldn't squeeze by her. South Okanagan will send it right back in. Mateo Thomas has it on the far side half wall. He's tried to get it out, took a funny hop, and right on Bo Campbell's stick. He works his way to center. His stick's lifted, takes a shot. Great pad save by Noel. And he'll just cover that up. 42 seconds into the third period. They'll switch up the lines. This should bring out the Trebek line. Or this... Looks like they're going to send out Hudson Trebek, Scarlett Kelly, and Easton Morgan Kerr. They're switching up the lines, maybe trying to spark something here. They'll try and fool me, but not today. Face off to Noel's left. Comes back to their left defender, takes a shot, hits Elliott Hill in the skates. Now everyone's searching for the puck. Does come out of the zone, and South Okanagan will have to regroup, but they do. Watched by Morgan Kerr on the near side. Puck comes in low. Hudson Trebek will pick up the loose puck. He'll start up the far side. Just gets by Eddie Burns, but left defender will hold the line. Good job by Elliott Hill. He knows one speed, 150%. Back at the South Oak blue line. Scarlett Kelly's going to pick up the loose puck. Head in low, but she's stopped at the half wall by number 11. They try and get out of the zone. Ref had a pick on Nash Simmons there. South Oak tries to get out of the zone. Trebek's still digging for it. Ref and a linesman within 3 feet of each other. Trebek's behind the red line. He's trying to push it up front to Morgan Kerr. Morgan Kerr's digging for it. Can't corral the puck. So everyone's still digging for it. Hudson Trebek takes a shot. That's blocked. Now it's off in the corner. Trebek tries to find Elliott Hill at the point. He's got to be careful here. Let a couple players by him. But good job by Elliott Hill. He's hard on the stick. Trebek's still digging for the puck. He's using that proto. He'll turn. Head up ice. Scarlett Kelly will pick up the puck. Her stick's lifted. Number 16, I believe that's Zeman, got to center. That's stopped by the Vees. They'll send it all the way down the ice, and they'll bring it back 200 feet to have a face-off inside the junior Vees zone. They'll switch up the lines, just bring on Morris, Kong, and McDowell. They are switching up the lines, so switching out the right wingers, it looks like. Left wingers. Not sure what Lex is doing. Maybe he's trying to get a head start here. He's always thinking. Lex will pick it up, makes a nice move. I'm going to call him Dr. Dangles pretty soon. Comes in, takes a nice pad save by Noel. Lost his stick, so David, maybe that's a hint. Maybe he wants a new twig. Come in, takes a shot, and I think that's Bodie Smith's 7th of the game. Makes it a 9-0 lead. Not supposed to. This kind of seems like deja vu about the same weekend in October. We played the same team and almost had the same outcome. Morris still digging for it. See that look in his eye. Got to be careful. Nathan Brennan will try and send this in low. Everyone's in tight. Good job by Lex Conga. Steps up and he'll send it in low. Still working for it. Morris going to pick up the puck. He tried to send it ahead, hit a fallen stick. And Morris will shovel it ahead. Bodie Smith will pick it up. The other number 14 for South Okanagan. And Morris is just going to introduce him right in front of the bench. I was just waiting for him. Other side, other side, other side, other side, bud. So the ref just said he's getting 2 and 4. So I'm down here, just wanted to be reunited with my son down here. Love you, bud. Keep playing. Face off inside Junior Vees territory, just to Noel's right. Wyatt Belbin take the draw. Caden Wingham's battling in behind his own net. He's going to send this up the far side. Just gets by the left defender, and as far as the South Okanagan blue line, they'll cross it over to Bodie Smith on the right point. And they'll call icing and bring this all the way back inside South Okanagan territory. 16:36 remains in the game. Not that I'm a rule follower, but I thought there would be a 2 and a 4. Someone else would have to serve the 2. But that would put us 2 men down, so I'm okay with this. Belvin's down low, trying to hunt that puck down. South Okanagan's on the far side, trying to get it out. Good job by Eli Obiasen. He's trying to keep that defensive position on the right point there. Junior Vees do a good job to kill some time, send it back in. And Wyatt Belbin, there! That's the first short-handed goal of the Junior Vees exhibition season. Wyatt Belbin will tuck that home by goaltender Liam Schneider, and that'll be Belbin's 12th point of the exhibition. South Oak gets this back to Lily Abendroth. They play it up to the left winger, and great job by Mateo Tumbas. He's going to kill some time. He's watched and had good body position on him. Took the puck and now starts South Oak up the right side. I understand that is Eli Obiasen's cousin. Tried to center it. Trebek will stop that and force it in behind the Junior Vees net. That's stolen by a South Oak player. Now Penticton will try and get it out. And Lily Abendroth just brings it out of the line. Mateo's still digging for it. Hudson Trebek will steal this puck. And he's going to kill some time. He's going to chip it by his player, head in low. Just lost handle on the puck, and out starts Bo Campbell. He tried to chip it by William Bitar and does, and takes a shot. Noel lay the right pad down, goes off into the far corner. South Oak tried to center it and do, and Max Noel make a great save. Good job by Bitar to clear that out of the danger zone. Now it's in the near side corner. South Oak tried to center it, and great job by Eli Obiasa to tie up his check stick so he couldn't get a good shot on it. And they take a shot that goes over Max into the other side, and Mateo Thomas will steal that, and he should just fire this down the ice. Good job by Eli Obiasa, good awareness, and he will. Bitar heads off for a change. On comes on Elliott Hill. South Oak will skate it out of their zone. They try to cross-ice pass over to number 22 on the right side. Hill will watch him and try and steal the puck, but number 22 gets it. Trebek will fly in and steal that puck and race up the near side, and great job. He'll play it off the glass and all the way down the ice. 3:25 remains on the penalties to Morris. Scarlett Kelly took a backhand. Schneider, I think, got a left pad on that now. Lex was trying to dangle through. Just couldn't make his way through. South Oak chips it on the far side boards by Nash Simmons. They lose the handle on the puck. Nash has good body position on him, and he's strong on that puck, and will just fire it all the way down the ice. Great job by Nash. Number 11 has it. Lex flies in there, steals his puck. Still digging for it. Maybe if he had the tracer, he would have got that one. South Oak has it. They try to pass up to Burns at center. Couldn't corral it. Now Conga tries to pass over to Kelly. It hopped over her stick, and Scarlett will. She's got to be careful here. Heads in the corner against another player. Nash Simmons will hold the point. Flips a shot in. Takes a couple deflections. Heads off into the near corner. They try and center it, but that's swallowed up by South Okanagan, and they will pass it up. And great job by Elliott Hill to step up and break that play up. Now number 21 had it. Hill will play it again. He's always hard on that stick. Battling against Zeman for South Okanagan. Zeman's a smooth skater. You got to watch him. Simmons has it. Try to play up to Hill, but does the job and gets it deep in South Oak territory with 1:52. Just keep it up. Yeah, you're doing good. 12:41 left in the game. Good job by the Penticton Vees. Keeping it inside South Oak territory. Kong is up there pressuring. Elliott Hill will take this puck and fire it in low. Stopped at the half wall, and South Okanagan will send it back down into Penticton territory. Caden Wingham will take a skate. Stops. Plays it up the far side wall. Bounces it to center. They cross it over to Bodie Smith. He tries to dangle through. Passes it in front, and just Caden Wingham's there. Now last minute in the penalties. And great job by the junior Vees. Morgan Kerr will slap that down the ice. 11:46 remains in the game. 9-1's the score. Elliott Hill will play the player, not the puck. They cross it over to the left side, and Caden Wingham will hunt this down on the left half wall, the junior V zone. They play it in behind the net. Hill will play this up to McDowell. He's going to play this off the wall. No icing on the play as they're still on the penalty kill. Bodie Smith will wind up from in behind his net. Great job by Blake McDowell. He got a good stick in the way, and now they want to take a slap shot. Try and get it out of the zone. Good job by Elliott Hill, and he's going to cut out of the outside. 4 seconds remain. It's back at the point. Wingham will hold the line. Now Bodie Smith has it. They try and play it out. Morris will pitch it ahead, try to make a move, and Bodie Smith's going to pick it up. Good job by Morris to get a good stick on Bodie Smith's stick and knock the puck away from him. South Oak keeps it in the zone. They have a pass. Max Knowles in great position, and he'll make that big save. Now the Vees will clear it off into the near corner. That comes out to Austin Morris, and Morris is going to try and work his way by. He's going to race up. Stops. Takes a shot, and just almost put it through the 5-hole, but Schneider made a good stop. Now it's in the corner. Morris is digging for it. He knows he's got to be careful. Back to Parker. That just eludes him, and now South Oak will start up. Good job by Brock Parker to break up that play. Now Parker's going to ice the puck, and they'll bring it all the way back in the junior V zone. 9:39 remains in the game. Well, Austin Morris is competitive, and he knew he was just tied for the penalty minute lead, so he had to do something. He's well in the lead now. That's 12 minutes for him. Next closest is 6. I hear Jake Terrace is up there with 18 on the A team, though, so we're all right. They try and work their way through. They can't get a good shot on net, and now they're Wyatt Bellman will work his way out of the zone. Passes up to Mateo Thomas. He's on the right side. Parker's head of the net is just behind him. He couldn't collect the puck. Now Wyatt Bellman will try and get it. Nathan Brennan's on the South Oak side of center. Fires it in. South Oak fires it right back out. Mateo Thomas is working in front of the South Oak bench. And now Mateo Thomas puts a shot ahead. Just missed the net. Nathan Brennan couldn't hold the line. Caden Wingham's racing back. 8:39 left in the game. Just was off Thomas' stick. Smith will hold the line. Dangles in, takes a shot, hits the bar. Comes back to the right point. They take a shot. Like it's knocked down, and now Wyatt Bellman will skate it out. Good job by Bellman. I think he took a high stick in the face, but he's still up there. Now Bodie Smith's going to pick up the puck for South Okanagan. He's watched by Mateo Thomas. Brock Parker will circle back in. Sent right back out into the neutral zone. Mateo Thomas is battling right in front of the zone. Right in front of the South Oak bench, I should say. Now Boutar has it. Passes it over to Scarlett Kelly, who was just in front of her. Still working it ahead. Centers it. Brock Parker just couldn't catch up to it. Now he's got it. Comes out to Trebek. He makes a move just off his stick. Now Boutar will hold the line. Sends when it goes off a South Oak player. Comes out of the zone. And they're going to have to be careful here. Now Zeman, he is a smooth skater. Great job by the junior Vees to clog up the neutral. There, and Boutar's battling. Kelly will backhand this inside South Okanagan territory. Bodie Smith's back in his own zone. No one's really pressuring him. Morgan Kerr has it. Just hops it with a stick. He's going to try and retrieve it. I don't even know which one of his 6 twigs he's using today, so he'll just send that down in behind the South Okanagan net. Number 12 will, sure that's Leo Warren. He'll pick it up pass it over to Bodie Smith. He's looking up ice. Wyatt Benyon will pick up the puck for South Okanagan. Just hops off his stick. Now it's on the half wall. Job by Boutar. Held him to the outside. Trebek up to Morgan Kerr. He's just going to relieve some pressure and get it out of the zone. They skate back to center and send it right back on Morgan Kerr's new Hyperlights. Eli Obiatis going to whack it ahead. Everyone's battling in front of the South Oak bench, and that's Bodie Smith again. He'll pick it up and try to pass up to Wyatt Benyon. Just in behind him goes It's the end boards. They'll call icing, and they'll have a face-off deep in the South Oak zone. Should be just a Liam Schneider's right. Looks like they're going to send out McDowell, Morris, and Konga. .606 remains in the game. It is a 9-1 lead for South Okanagan. They are a B team. That's a little more like it. He's cutting into the center now. He's in the game. Still digging for it. It's Bo Campbell. Bo Campbell's fast. He's going to head to the outside, and they're going to call a penalty there on Elliott Hill. So Hill's going to try and close the gap in penalty minutes here. And as that is 4 minutes for Hill today. No, I still got you by 2. Austin got 6 there, so we still got you. He's competitive. Morris going to line up for the draw with 5:56 remaining. South Oak tries to pick it up, but Morris pushed it ahead. It goes back to the left point. They're going to try and head in a couple steps, take a shot. Wingham's battling in behind his net. And Caden Wingham will fire this out. Does get it out of the zone. They send it right back in. This will give Caden Wingham some time, and he should just fire this all the way down the ice. Pass it up to Morris. Just couldn't corral it cleanly. Back into Morris again. And Morris is still digging for it. And he should just fire this down the ice. He's trying to chip it by his guy. Just can't get out of the player. Hits the linesman in the skates. Konga tried to dangle his way through. And in heads South Oak. They got a player headed to the net. They take a shot. Good stop by Noel. Goes off the half boards. Morris is going to pick up the puck, and he will relieve some pressure and fire it all the way down the ice. Head off for a change. So bring on Wyatt Belbin for Morris. Last minute and Elliott Hill's penalty. Wyatt Belbin, good job by him. Tried to find Lex in the front. Lex is trying to dig for it. Took a shot. Just now Belbin's held up. There's no call in the play. And this is Bo Campbell. He'll try and wheel his way through. Passes over to the right side. That gave Wyatt Belbin some time to get back. Everyone's battling on the half wall here. Can't really see what's going on. And there's another penalty being called. And they're going to give this one to Lex, it believes. They're saying they're going to give him 10 for that. So he's getting escorted to the dressing room. So Lex is right up there with 12 minutes now. Two and 10? So 9-1 lead, 4:20 to go. They got a 2-man advantage for 24 seconds. As they did give Russo battling for it at the circle. They played high off the glass and gets out of the zone. Great job by the junior Vees. Killing some time off the 5-on-3. South Oak will head in low. Great stop by Noel. Scarlett's going to get there and fire this all the way down the ice. Great job by Scarlett Kelly. Wyatt Belbin's using that speed. He's going to try and get there first and does, and just going to try and kill some time. No, he comes out front, takes a backhand on Schneider, and they try and push that home. And they are going to give a penalty there to, I believe, South Okanagan. Will get their first penalty of the game. About time, in my opinion, but who am I? Well, they should play 4-on-4 here for... I believe that's Eli's cousin in the box. Try and set us up for Brock Parker. He got a shot on net. Good save by Schneider. And South Oak will get this into Junior Vees territory. Hill will skate this back. And in a minute 22, we'll have a brief power play. South Okanagan sends us back into Junior Vees territory. Cross it over to Wyatt Benyon. Just couldn't collect it cleanly. Now Elliott Hill, who is out of the box, corrals it, sends it over to the near side. Do get it out of the zone, but just outside the blue line now. Brock Parker's going to try and push it ahead. Trebek's fast. He's in on a break. Scores! There's Hudson Trebek's 7th point of the exhibition games. Still playing 4-on-4. 3:03 remains in the game. Morse is lined up for the draw. And he gets that back to Elliott Hill. Hill's going to play it off the boards. Just goes by a player. Now Hill will step up and wheel up ice. He's going to chip it by Lily Abendroth. Morse is going to head in low and chase this one down in the near corner. But South Oak gets there first. They'll play it in behind the red line to the other side. Nash Simmons will collect this on his own side of center. Try to pass up to Morris, I think, but just couldn't connect with him. And now South Oak will try and get by Nash. They crash right into him. They got a lot of time. Now Boutar's out of the box. We have a brief power play for 25 seconds. It comes into the slot. They try and dangle through, and now Elliott Hill will try and get it out. South Oak will send it back in low. Simmons will collect this. 2 minutes left in the game. Nash Simmons almost had his pass intercepted there. Mateo Thomas is digging for it. It's up the far side wall. And now they're all even strength. Minute 49 remains in the game. Try and send it out. Looks like Morris is on the outside of the blue line, maybe looking for a partial break here. Now Morris going to pick up the puck. Chip it by his guy. Elliott Hill race up there, and Hill's going to take the puck. Drive in, take a shot. South Oak will pick it up. Morris going to pick it up. Try to take a shot. That was partially blocked. Now Morris going to take a slapper. That goes off a player. South Oak will get it as far as center. Hill will hunt this one down. Pass up to Morris. Morris tried to chip it by the D. Couldn't get there. Now South Oak heads in. Simmons will use that reach. Try to push it into the corner, but South Oak picks it up. They're looking for a player out front. They pass it out front, but just Nash Simmons is there. Try to connect with Austin Morris. And it's a loose puck. Everyone's trying to pick it up. Nash Simmons has it. He backhands it up to Austin Morris. And Austin Morris is going to turn with this, and he's going to head to the outside. Takes a backhand. Goes wide of the net. They try and get there first. It's in the far corner. 2 South Oak players there. Mateo's going to chase him down. 31 seconds left in the game. And Bo Campbell's going to wind up. Just gets by Austin Morris. He's on the outside. Try to pass out. And does get it there. They take a shot. 18 seconds remain. I'm going to send this down the ice. Has good weight on it, so I don't think there's any icing on the play. 9 seconds. Morris will hunt this down on the near side half wall. South Oak gets it out to center. Wingham will collect this puck. Reverses it back to Nathan Brennan. And that's the end of the game. It'll end in a 9-2 game. As they're positive, we did get our first shorthanded goal. Without Bodie Smith in the lineup, probably would have been just a 7-2 or a 2-2 tie it would have been. I'm going to head back up the stands here. I just need a couple more feet and I can be in the penalty box. It's all good. So we'll line up, shake hands. So we do have one game next weekend, and that is our season opener, October the 11th at 5 p.m. at McLaren Arena. We'll be playing Kelowna. I'm sure it's Kelowna. I didn't write that part down. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to be there as Austin Morris has a baseball tournament out of town in Kamloops. I'll do my best, but we may have somebody just recording it. We'll see what happens. These line up, shake hands. We'll sign off for today, so thanks to everybody that did tune in, and thanks to everybody that is going to watch. Thanks to Rob for doing his great job on the camera as always, and we'll catch you next weekend.